Have you ever had those days where you just feel, I don't know if it's like if it's depression, you just feel really bland. Like what's the point, right? What's the point? Those days still hit me, and those days correlated a lot with drinking. Like when I would feel that way, that was like prime drinking time for me, And it would never really help. It would just alleviate temporarily and make things worse. But one of the biggest parts of sobriety is getting through those days. Just knowing, like, if you use a substance or you drink, like, reality's there the next day no matter what, and it'll make it worse. So really putting that into concrete and knowing it'll pass, like, those feelings pass. Like, the next day, usually I'll feel better. I'll be in better spirits. You just always have to remember it's a temporary feeling. Like, a lot of things are temporary. Things that bother you today won't bother you in a week, month, or a year, right? We stress about misnomers, like things that really don't matter. Now, there's a lot of things that do matter, mind you, but a lot of stressors are caused by things that just really don't matter in the big scheme of things. But the biggest trick is you just got to get through it, and you have to really train yourself to know the next day you won't feel like that. Like, you get through the worst days, you'll enjoy the better days that much more. It's hard. Like, just saying it's a lot harder than just doing it. You know what I mean? But I've done it so many days that were just like, that felt bleak, where I just know, okay, well, tomorrow's a new day. But earlier on in sobriety, or if you're not used to this, you're just going to reach for something to numb out, to escape, right? On repeat. You're constantly escaping that feeling. You have to numb yourself to it. And, depending on your mental state, if, you could have any type of mental illness that could exacerbate it. But, like, this too shall pass type of mentality, right? And it does. It's just tough when you're in the moment. It can be hours and hours of it. Life's exhausting, mentally and physically. But really try to retrain your brain to just get to the next day, the next week. You'll feel better. Not every day will be terrible. And everyone has emotions with ups and downs, Alcohol made me... It was way more of a roller coaster when I drank, You chase that numbness, but in reality, that whirlwind's there. Really, really decreased my mental health. My mental health's not perfect. I don't think anyone's is, but bless you, baby. But alcohol definitely didn't help it. And it would, I don't know, it just was not healthy. The wasted days, the stress, a lot of extra stress the next day. Something that's supposed to be a stress relief was such a stressor. Where was I going with this? I know I've made videos like this in the past, and I don't care if I'm repetitive. I just want to talk and make more content. It's good for me, too, to get it out. But, yeah, really identify it, if you're having a bad day or a good day. What is that, buddy? Oop. What do you got on your paw? Let me see. I know it's going to freak you out. I got to get it off you. Let me see your paw. Come on. There. Looks like a yarn piece. You know how he freaks out, though? Yeah. But yeah, train yourself to get through the day. good or bad. It'll make the better days that much better. And you'll get numb to it. There are times where I'm really feeling bleak and tired, and I'm like, man, a drink sounds good, but I'm not going to do it, you know? And I notice you're more susceptible to it when you're having those kinds of days, you know? It's tough. It is. And it's so easy to just give in. It is. It's a lot easier to give in to these things than to deflect them. It really is. But time doesn't stop for nobody, for better or for worse. It constantly goes, and it seems like it goes faster as the years go on. But yeah, that's about it for this one. It's going to be a shorter one.